Hey everyone, welcome to Vibe Happy. I'm Essence, and this little guy is Rio. Rio brings me so much joy. I wanted to share him with you. I wanted him to say hi to you, and if you ever hear him barking in one of my videos, you can put a little face to that bark. I'm excited about today's video. I'm going to be sharing a great technique with you that really worked for me. We'll be looking at negative thoughts versus positive thoughts. How we can switch from being a negative mindset to having a positive mindset, and the benefits of doing so. Before we get started, be sure and hit the like button, subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified, hit the bell. Okay, we all know what the negative mindset is. It's the glass is half empty, complaining, everything sucks. We get caught in it even when we don't realize we're doing it. So it's this negative mindset versus the positive mindset, which is the glass is half full. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's always working out for me. In general, the negative mindset is looking at the negative aspects of a situation versus the positive mindset of looking at the positive aspects of a situation. Now, every situation is neutral. It's us who make the judgment of whether it's negative or positive. It's us who make the judgment, is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Now, when we make that negative judgment on the vibrational level, many negative paths light up for us, and we attract negative situations to ourselves. So too, if we make the positive judgment on that situation, many positive paths light up for us vibrationally, and we attract positive situations to us. This is one of the great benefits of switching over to positive thinking, so that we have a more fulfilling life. Now it's right here at the situation when we're making that judgment, negative or positive. It's right here when we're going to begin to think the negative thoughts that bring about unhappiness, or we're going to begin to think the positive thoughts that bring about happiness. It's right here, all these little things, all these little thoughts, all these little judgments, they make the whole picture. So this is what makes for an unhappy life or a happy life. I'm going to give you a practice that really, if you do this practice, it will work. It worked for me. I did this practice, and now if you ask anybody that knows me, they're going to tell you I'm a pretty darn positive person. That hasn't always been the case. I would be halfway to work, like 20 minutes down the road, before I would even realize that I have been stewing in negative thoughts since before I even left my house. And this would happen day after day after day. And that's when I said, I've had enough. This is miserable. So I started doing this practice. And because I was serious about doing this practice, this is what worked for me. And every now and then, if I get too tired, or maybe I'm around a lot of negative stuff going on, and I start to slip into a complaining mode, thinking negative mode, thinking things won't work out, then I will take up this practice again and use this technique for a couple of days to just refresh myself and snap myself back into that positive thinking. I choose a happy life today. So, first thing I want you to do is I want you to get a band. Any kind of band will work as long as it's rubbery. And first thing in the morning, I want you to put this around your wrist. And I want you to keep it around your wrist all the way till you go to bed at night, for as long as it takes. As soon as you notice. Now, some of you may notice right when you're making that judgment, right when you're saying, okay, this sucks, or this isn't going to work out, right when you could choose positive or negative, some of you might notice then. Others of us, we might be into those negative thoughts a little ways down the road before we realize. But as soon as you do realize that you've made a negative judgment and that you are having negative thoughts or complaining, I want you to take this rubber band and pull it out. Now don't hurt yourself, but it can sting a little. And 1, 2, 3 times. And then I want you to replace that negativity immediately. Soothe your hand and begin to talk positive. That doesn't really have to be a negative situation. Everything might work out. In fact, it probably will work out. Find something good in the situation. Even if I don't know what good it's going to be now, it'll show up later. Something good will come out of this later. Begin to tell yourself as many positive things as you can about this situation. Okay, and then I want you to continue to think positive, either about this situation or about anything. Begin to go over an appreciation list, anything positive. I want you to do this every single time that you find yourself thinking negative or judging something negative or feeling like there's lack in your life, any sort of negative emotion, negative energy that's coming at you. I want you to use this band and replace it with something positive. Sooner than later, you're going to start catching yourself right at that judgment time. And eventually, you might even judge positive first. Soon, you may find yourself that you're not even snapping your wrist anymore. And it's not until that's happening that I want you to take this band off. I promise you, the more you do this, the happier you're gonna get. The more you can train yourself to have a positive mindset, the better and better your life is going to be. And if you will do this every day for as long as it takes for this to happen, I promise you, you're gonna vibe happy. Rio and I just want to thank you for sharing this video with us. I really hope you're going to do this practice because happiness is contagious and you will be doing the world a favor if you can train yourself to be happy. Okay, we hope you liked this video. Press like if you did. Please subscribe, share with a friend, and remember, you are worthy.